Damages and Criminal Acts by Manulife Insurance Company, Part 5. I was forced by Dr. James Chang to see Dr. Handelsman. Okay, I wanted to see another specialist, but Dr. James Chang said that um, Dr. Handelsman is still my specialist for the year, so I have to return to him. I didn't want to return to Dr. Handelsman because Dr. Handelsman sent me back to use my left hand. Dr. Handelsman did not schedule a follow-up appointment for my injury. I was left on my own. I didn't want to go to him, but anyway, when I went to Dr. Handelsman's office, as soon as I entered the door, the opening there of the door, and Dr. Andersman looked up and saw me. God knew I'm not lying. We looked up and saw me. He looked stern. He saw me and he's like, oh, and then he got up. I'm sending back to Sunnybrook. I'm sending back to Sunnybrook. He was actually storming out of his office, and I had to say, hold on, doc, please hold on, right? And then he said, they said, okay, it's now June and I don't know, the swelling is still there. I need to understand about this. And I said I needed to understand about this injury because I've never heard of decovitous tendonitis before. That's what I needed. I was concerned, needed answers. And he stormed out and said, I don't know. And he left. Right? However, so when I went out front, it did not examine me at all. When I went out front, I got the requisition because he said he was sending me back to Sunnybrook. So I got the requisition, okay, again from the receptionist. So Dr. Hansman, in his report, I got this report because of what I had to do after, right? And I got this. I got this report later on in the year. Right? It says June 12th, and yes, I went to him on June 12th, right? But his report is like, he examined me. This doctor, this specialist did not examine me at all. This specialist saw my hand because I asked him, why is there still swelling and pain? This is now June, and from I saw him in March, and he did not do a physical exam on me either, right? I needed answers. Then he's saying, today on physical examination, there's slight puffiness over the dorsum of the right distal forearm. Oh, really? This is, and then he said, thus at present, she may have a right decovitous tendonitis. It has never gone away. It has never gone away. You understand? I believe he acted this way because of Manulife insurance. He didn't want, he did not want to get involved, so he stormed out. All right, in this note, this is what this is anyway. He said he's gonna send me back to Sunnybrook Hospital if there is no inflammation not warranting an injection, or if cortisone injection is done, if it is done right without sustained symptomatic improvement. If there's no improvement after the ultrasound, after the injection, I would suggest, as he said, a hand wrist assessment through WSIB. The requisition still remain the same. If inflamed, inject, okay? And it has not, and this was the sprint 12th of June 2017, okay? Please feel free to pause and read. Thank you if you can. But as I said, I was not examined on June 12th by this doctor, and he has so many notes, so many notes. Wow. Okay. As you can see, new date, June 12th, 2017, and if inflamed, inject, okay? I saw a different radiologist who was Monique Christakis. Okay, ultrasound was done on the I went for the appointment on 26th of July 2017. I went to get the cortisone injection. Okay, if he said so, then however, the cortisone injection still reveal, as it says here, that I still have decovitous tendonitis. Can you see that here? Keeping with decovitous tendonitis. No fluid. All right, I still have decovitous tendonitis, but there was no fluid. Yet this radiologist told me that she was still going to inject me with the cortisone injection. Now, the first radiologist in February did not inject me with with the cortisone injection. However, she explained why. She explained why. I am not a dumb person. I have understanding. If somebody explains some things to me and it's clear, I will remember. And she explained to me. And also the requisition says if there's inflammation, if there is, and as per the radiologist in February, she stated there was no fluid. It meant inflammation meant fluid. She said that the cortisone injection needs fluid to be injected for her to inject me with cortisone injection, right? Anyway, this doctor decided that she was going to inject me, although there was no fluid. There's supposed to be fluid for me to get the injection. So I asked her why. If there is no fluid, why? She said Dr. Handelsman told her to inject me on that day. I should still get the injection. So in other words, in my opinion, either which way, whether there's fluid or not, she should override the requisition. Then this is my opinion. She should override the requisition and inject me with the fluid. Inject me with the injection, although there was no fluid. I hope you're understanding me here. To me, are they trying to hurt me? To me, if there's no fluid, they'll be causing more hurt to me. You understand? They have no regards for my health. Imagine there was no fluid and the requisition said, if there is fluid, inject. If there's inflammation, inject. That is it. There was no inflammation, meaning there's no fluid, so I should not get the injection. And then I said, with Dr. Andersman saying that I should get it, there was no medical reason for me to get it. So I told her no. I said no. So then I started asking her about additional information on my wrist, on my hand and stuff, and she did not know. So I asked her for an MRI, and then she said I should ask my doctor. So here she made matters worse for me with Manulife by saying the patient was offered an injection. She should not have offered me the injection. She should not. Into the first extensor compartment, but refused. Yeah, I refused, but she should not have asked me for me to refuse her, right? She said, until further investigations of the risk are performed. Yeah, I did tell her, why not do an MRI? One more thing I forgot to mention that after I saw Dr. Handelsman on June 6, 2017, on June 12th, 2017, and you will see, I've already pointed that out to you, in one of my other presentation, that I actually had to go to another clinic, Great Lakes Medical, on that same day because I did not get any answers from Dr. Handelsman, right? I went to it and I had proof. You have seen it already. Okay, please feel free to pause and read. Okay, thank you. Refused by the medical system and WSIB by mobility, ignore my injury, I was placed back full-time in my regular position, okay? Okay, this was when I just brought this forward, although it's regarding Manulife. I was rejected by WSIB. I was denied a second time, okay? Denied a second time because of Bell and because of the medical system, including Manulife, okay? Please feel free to pause and read. We'll get to that. And when we get to Workplace Safety and Insurance Board, I have a presentation on them also, okay? Please feel free to pause and read if you wish to do so now. Thanks. I also brought this forward because Workplace Safety Insurance Board and the Insurance Board stated that my doctor did not. This is proof because I did not know. I'm no doctor, so I did not know, right? It says here, it is unusual, all right? Unusual. So my doctor from day one was doing me wrong, that neither the family doctor or the walk-in clinic physician, you see, the walk-in physician referred me to my doctor and told me to tell my supervisor at the time that it was a matter for WSIB, and also that for my doctor, I didn't tell my doctor what that other doctor said, but the walk-in clinic doctor was not my my treating physician. You understand? I give Great Lakes. I'll say thanks to Great Lakes. They had enough evidences anyway on my injury, right? But my doctor should be doing all this, right? So it says none of these physicians, right, provided a Form 8 to the WSIB as they are mandated by legislation, right? And also that I will get to this part. I will get to this part here, okay, in my other presentation. But again, just to show you all the system working together, the Form 8, all right, supposed to be provided, all right. Please feel free to pause and read. I will deal with it over on the WSIB presentation, okay. Here, September 16th, I went back to Great Lakes. Great Lakes is a walking clinic. My doctor have to make an appointment, and sometimes when you make an appointment, the appointment is like into like the week or 2 weeks. So I needed immediate attention. So I went to Great Lakes Medical on September 16th, and then the doctor stated that I should see a physiatrist. Hope I'm pronouncing that right? I should tell my doctor to refer me, right? So I went to Dr. James Chang's office, eventually got an appointment, and I went, and Dr. James Chang did not refer me to the physiatrist as required by the walking clinic, okay? Here I am. Picture was taken on the 2nd of October 2017, and this was 7 months at work, my 7th month at work with injury, forced to work with left hand, okay, which was also in pain. Yeah. Oh, my right hand is still in pain, and then my left hand became painful too. Here, Great Lakes Medical again, in pain. I was off work, and because I was off work, I need a doctor's note. I would not have been able to get an appointment immediately. So I went to Great Lakes, and on the September 13, 2017, October. I'm trying to read fast. Oh, I'm saying the wrong thing. So sorry. October 13, 2017, right? It says that my medical reason was decavant tendinosynovitis, as you can see. Okay. This picture was taken on the 15th of October 2017, okay? This was a Sunday at church, okay? Here am I at work. All right, full time at work, yeah. I see I have the splint on. See how big this is. My thumb splinter, they would say thumb splinter, and I'm using my left hand to type in an aggressive work environment. Okay, I was 7 hours at my desk, 2 15 minutes break, and 7 hours at my desk. Okay, 1 hour lunch. I'm at work, and just letting you know that I only had 2 15 minutes break, and I work from 8:30 to 5 o'clock. Okay, 7.5 hours at work. Please feel free to review. Thank you.